why you fucking signed up to the one to start off with, maybe some stuff that you've done in the past, what the ambitions are, what we sort of covered today, etc. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine.
And just try and act normal.
Is the lighting okay on my end? Do you want me to put this light on or is it fine?
It's all good. It's all good. Sweet. Well, Tevin, let's jump in, man. Give me a quick intro to who you are, the type of clients that you coach, and why we're working on one to even start with. What made you jump on board?
Okay, cool. So I'm a obviously online coach. I was doing personal training since 2018, then made the transition to online. I think it was 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago. I've done different mentorships in the past. I did have some success, but shiny object syndrome did get the better of me. And I feel like some of the mentors I had just didn't provide the level of service that I may have liked or would have needed at the particular time in terms of support, accountability, and just deep diving in my business to see, okay, I need to tweak this, need to tweak this, so you can obviously get onto the revenue goals that you want to achieve. So obviously, I want to get to like 10K a month. Then I came across yourself, Ryan, and I just liked your vibe and your energy, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. This guy is what I'm looking for. So obviously, jumped on a call, we spoke, and it just seemed to click. And obviously, I work with Afro-Caribbean women, and yeah.
Tevin, for everyone watching, was the first ever fitness coach to respond to any of my fitness ads. What a fucking label that is, eh? Yeah, so I think you responded to a one where I said something like, "This is going to be the worst pitch you've ever seen in your life," and then it was just like, "Here's an offer for the thing," and I think you followed me. You dropped me a message and was like, "What is all of this?" And I was like, "Let's just jump on a 15-minute call." I think we spoke for like 10, 15 minutes, and then yeah, I guess history was made after that, wasn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like your authenticness inside of the video, and it was completely different to what I'm usually seeing in a lot of mentors' house. I was like, oh, I like this guy's vibe. Let's see what happens.
Was the one-to-one element a big draw for you? Because obviously the mentorships that you've done in the past, I know you get past success coaches and it's very group oriented. Was that the main thing that made you go, let's do this?
Yeah, and definitely the deep dive side of things, because obviously, although the mentors I have were great, no like shade to them, but they weren't willing to actually deep dive. Like how today we spent bloody hell, over like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, literally deep diving into the business and actually allow me to see, okay, some really simple things where I'm going wrong, which will make a massive difference going forward. Do you want me to go into some of those things
Yeah, I
or?
mean, go for it. I mean, my notes are abundant, but like just go for maybe like the some of the top things that you took away from today.
I'm gonna try and remember because we did go through a
Yeah,
lot.
a lot.
So let's see what I can remember from the top of my head. So obviously we just covered the sales aspect of things, and although I've done like personal sales training and whatnot, today was really valuable. Just deep diving into like the script side of things and just understanding when you're pitching your offer, where I was going wrong and how to overcome certain objections from clients. Ridiculously valuable, and I can literally start taking action right now from some of the information I picked up. Obviously, when it comes to the content side of things as well, just being a little bit more direct when it comes to my niche I'm actually targeting, and obviously how to generate more leads organically as well, so I can have more conversations, because obviously the more conversation you're having is going to naturally lead to more calls, more sales. So that was really valuable in itself. And honestly, there's so many different things I got in my notes that I can touch on that I feel will play a massive part in just helping grow in the business. So yeah, it's been ridiculously useful today.
Cool. That's the whole point, mate. It's just to grab you by the hand and be like, let's just do this next and let's do this and let's do this. So that's where growth happens, Jimmy. If I can tell you not even just what always to do, but what not to do half the time. A lot of the times when I was telling you these things today, I'm telling you stories of where we'd fucked up and we'd made these mistakes so that you go, oh, great, like let me not make that mistake. Let me not go ahead and do that. The the thing that always makes me laugh is when we had our first call and we were walking through your audience and you were like, yeah, I'm thinking about working with like nurses and I'm thinking about trying this and trying that. I remember just asking you like, what colors all your clients, Tevin? And you're like, they're all black. I was like, great. I was like, you ever thought about just going down like that niche? Because it's very fucking obvious. You know, well, my landing page has got all, clients of colors transformations. They're all color of testimonials. I'm like, dude, like you're already doing it without even doing it. Do you know what I mean? So just go all in on it. What do you think was one of the the things that pushed you to want to do that?
Obviously outcome of a conversation because obviously you speaking and asking me what happened, what are your clientele like, and then obviously realization of them being black, even though I knew it, having someone to tell you, look, just go down that road. And
Yeah.
obviously within just going through like the free community, I had like like three clients or four clients signing up, just going through the free community and actually going down the avenue of Afro-Caribbean clients. So
Yeah.
that it really worked because I was doing it anyway, but it's being told, look, go all in down this avenue. And I'm already seeing some success. And obviously, from the conversation we've had today, it's only going to get better and better from
A
here.
lot of the changes to your social media that you're going to be putting forward is just making it very fucking obvious who you help,
Mm.
isn't it? It's like making sure the bio is just very obvious who you help, making sure the content is very obvious who you help, making sure that even down to the profile picture, the changes that we made with the background and stuff, making sure it's very obvious who the type of person that you're going to help. I remember searching a couple of weeks ago for like a longevity coach. I was like, like it's something I might be interested in. Like, is there any people that specialize in like longevity and how long you live and maximizing that sort of stuff? Honestly, the ones that I came across, even if they had like longevity in their bio, they were just talking about fat loss. But like the messaging was just so mixed that I was like, I'm not interested in this anymore. Which is like that's the opposite of what you want people to do. If somebody wants to type in Afro-Caribbean weight loss, they want to see Tevin's page and go, that's exactly what I was searching for.
Mm.
Not I've typed in Afro-Caribbean coach and it says Afro-Caribbean coach, but every client's white and a middle-aged dude. Do you know what I mean? Or like Tevin's talking about fucking F1, or Tevin's talking about just generic shit that just doesn't resonate with that type of person. Like it has to just be like it's pinpoint, this is who I help, which
Mm.
is going to be the biggest change when it comes to content. Just making it totally black and white, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just that in itself is useful because I know it, but obviously having someone like deep dive and tell you, look, this is going on this avenue. You're already doing it anyway. Just go all in with it.
Yeah, just go all in. And there's a point that you said today where you were taking bits of like viral content and you were just adding your niche and client avatar into it. It's one of the smartest things you can do because you're literally just taking a proven formula and making it work for you.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I would 100% do that. I'm trying to think how I can do that for the business partnership, to be honest. I feel like it's a little bit harder, but yeah, I'll figure it out. What's what's the goals and ambitions going forward? Then you mentioned 10K months. Is there more beyond? Are you looking to grow a team? What's the big 12-month and beyond goal?
Obviously the short-term goal is to get to like consistent 10K months. Then when we get there, it's obviously going beyond, getting to like those 20K months, getting a team, obviously having your support when it comes to actually growing the team, knowing when it comes to the hiring process, what steps to take, where not to go wrong. Just learning for someone else. Because that's for me personally what made me want to do it. Because I've seen before we even did this, actually, I don't know if I told you, I came across your actual your adverts before. So when you were a coach, like before you actually became a
All
mentor.
right, cool.
I don't think I told you this. So that's what
No, I didn't know that. Yeah,
another reason that attracted me because I came across your profile before and I came across your adverts. I thought, oh, this guy's crushing it actually. And obviously, I seen that you had done it, and then seeing, oh, okay, he's now a coach and he's actually lived the life of a coach and actually got clients, done the transformation thing. So I know it's not someone who's just not half-assed and been like, oh, I'm a coach now, when they haven't actually lived the life of trying to get clients, being in the trenches. So that's something else that definitely helped.
I didn't know that. So I've been nurturing you for years then. Yeah.
Yes, I seen. I was like, oh, this guy's doing actually. This guy seems to be crushing it. I come across these things all the time. And then when I seen you were a coach, I was like, oh shit, he's actually a coach. And I've had a little nose what you were doing. And then seeing this was like, yeah, I've seen him doing it. He knows what he's talking about anyway. So
Yeah.
this makes sense.
It's funny because like today we talked about that long form content and how people when they watch more and more and more, even if they didn't like you, they become starting to like you because they've watched so much of you. It kind of like changes their opinion. I think you were saying that you were watching like the long form videos on YouTube, seeing what the people were saying, etc. You obviously came into the community when we were in the 28-day trial. So you watched like all the content in there, and we had a one-to-one call, and you showed up to the live calls. It's like you almost consume so much content that it just becomes like, well, why would I work with anybody else? I've already made my mind up that I'm like in this guy's world. Do you know what I mean? Which like you were saying, if you're going to start making that YouTube content, you want that omnipresence of people just being like, I just see Tevin everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
And
what happened, obviously, because I went through the school community and then I had a nose at all the YouTube videos, the testimonies, to hear what people were saying. Because I was already sold. Like, I seen the video, I knew you were a coach before in the past. So, like, that already sold me. Then seeing the videos, just add another layers, like, okay, this is working.
I,
So, I need.
I remember when you were like, oh, I'm sold. I was like, you were like, oh, I'm going on a trip. I'll be back in like 5 days. And then between that time, I was like, oh, hi, dude, just so you know, we're in like a 28-day trial. You're like, yeah, but I'm already, so I'm like, just take the 28-day trial. Jumped on a 28-day trial, that ended. And then I was like, oh, by the way, there's a 7-day trial on now. You may as well just have that as well. And you're like, dude, like I'm already fucking sold. Like, just what are the next steps after this? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes it's not about like the immediate cash. It's about having somebody in the world and just being around you, experiencing, etc. And like you say, if they're already pretty sold, you may as well get them 100% sold by just getting them in there. Do you know what I mean?
But no, definitely. Obviously, I'd recommend it to anyone in regards to just even just doing the community. Just come in, test it out, see if you can actually pick up anything that's be valuable to you. Because it was certainly valuable for me, like right off the back, and it has made like logical sense to be like, okay, cool, this free stuff's actually working. Let me take the next step, see what this is about. Because I was ready. So, like I said, I
Yeah,
seen the testimonials, I know the score was about mentorship, mentors, and then you were just a little bit different compared to everyone else.
for sure. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, here comes the call to action right below this video. Click the link, takes you straight to the free community. If you're watching this on Instagram, go to my bio, takes you straight to the free community. There you go. Nice little two-step done. Sweet. Well, Devin, I appreciate you jumping on, mate. Like I say, like you said, it's been 4.5 hours now. You've got a sales call in like 20 minutes. So take all the sales that we've just ran through, go crush that, drop me a WhatsApp message, tell me how much easier it was, and then let's just keep sending it.